tells the story of a married man who loses his job and can't afford to maintain the standard of living as before. His wife, Alicia, takes on the responsibilities of the household herself. Let's find out what happened in the end. Alicia calls upon her husband, Chitty, asking him why the bed sheets and clothes in the bathroom haven't been washed. She rebukes him, telling him to make sure the clothes are washed before she gets back. She steps out of the house to drive to her work and finds out her car hasn't been washed yet. She calls out her husband and starts scolding him, asking him to open the gate for her to drive out. The husband sluggishly goes to the door to open the gate. Here is Brian, Chitty's friend. He comes with his fiancée to Chitty's house for a visit. While Chitty is having a conversation with his friend, Alicia returns from work and starts embarrassing him without considering the visitors around. She rebukes Chitty, and he feels embarrassed about his wife scolding him in public. Night comes, and Chitty intends to be intimate with Alicia. His wife complains she is tired and can't be intimate because she is working tirelessly to meet the needs of the family. Chitty replies that it's been 3 months since they last made love, which he finds unfair. The next day, Chitty sits his wife down to talk to her calmly about the issues in their relationship. Instead of cooperating, she escalates the discussion and walks out on her husband. Alicia wants to travel to Abuja for work, not caring about her husband's opinion on whether to go or not. She eventually leaves. Chitty's friend, Brian, advises him to try and enjoy his life while his wife is away since she has been denying him his fundamental rights. Chitty frowns at Brian's advice, saying he is not a cheater and would never cheat on his wife. The next day, Brian comes to Chitty's with 2 beautiful women. He introduces them both to Chitty, who welcomes them and asks what he can offer them. Brian calls Chitty aside for a private conversation, telling him that he brought the girls so they can all go out for a night party. Chitty replies that partying is less of his concern right now, but Brian won't allow him to be until he forces him to succumb. They all go out for the night party and enjoy their time. Chitty thinks that after the party, everyone will return to their respective houses, not knowing Brian's plan is to make them all return to Chitty's house. He forces Chitty until he complies, with both girls returning home with him. It's another drama when they get home. Chitty asks one of the ladies to sleep in Chitty's room with the intention of seducing him. The plan works, and Chitty ends up committing adultery. They are still in bed early in the morning when Chitty's wife, Alicia, returns from her travel. This leaves them in shock, and they both start rushing to hide the girls in the house so that Alicia does not find out what they are up to. Upon entering her room, Alicia finds a piece of clothing that doesn't belong to her on the chair, which was forgotten by the lady who slept with Chitty in the room. She questions her husband if he cheated on her, and he replies affirmatively, citing that she is the cause of it, reminding her that she never gave him attention when he needed it. Chitty and Alicia both part ways, and Chitty moves out of the house. Chitty is not happy with his decision because he loves his wife. His friend tries to calm him down and promises to help him look for a job. Alicia now feels alone in the house and goes out to while away time. She comes across her ex, Harry. They chat, and later Harry goes to her house to visit her. Harry decides to stay with her. During his stay, Alicia finds life unbearable, as he beats her severely and treats her badly until she is injured. Alicia feels threatened and tries to run to Chitty for help, but Chitty refuses to have anything to do with her. She returns home sadly and tries to move Harry out of her house, leading to another beating from Harry. Later, Chitty feels sorry for her and goes to her house to move Harry out. Chitty gets a new job, and soon things start to change positively for him. He even buys a new car. He later forgives Alicia since she has learned her lesson the hard way, and they both get back together.